right, welcome back to When in the Wild Session 4. If someone would like to... Oh boy, Discord is looking absolutely insane at the moment since we only have...
You're looking absolutely insane at the moment.
There we
I
go.
will read
Okay.
if that's okay.
Read it,
Oh,
claim
yeah, I want to do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Thank
did
you.
not know
Oh, you're
that.
good.
Please feel free.
All
Reed
right.
did claim it.
All right.
ID. Okay, When in the Wild, Session 3. Jeatz started the battle with Chaos Bolt directed at Tree Twig. The bolt caused an arcane gash to erupt in the small pool. Pascal exploded with a wild magic surge, causing vines to erupt from the ground, costing his party members. Almyre fell into the stream, causing her to miss her attack. Panicking, the Boggles ran as best they could. Mud slipped by Ka. Unger, who was surprisingly survived the inferno caused by Almyre, managed to slip away as well. Kunk was not so lucky. Horace caught him and killed him while the other two Boggles got away. In Horace's rage, killing Kunk, Horace discovered his necklace allowed him to cast Hellish Rebuke. Jeatz ran over to Tree Twig, demanding to know why someone would burn another houses down. Tree Twig immediately de-escalated, thanking Jeatz for helping chase off the Boggles. Jeatz gave Tree Twig an opportunity to explain himself. Tree Twig explained that he was asked by another to burn his house down, an unusually jovial Eladrin, saying Horace was wasting his time as a human in the wild. Horace suspects his old mentor. Tree Twig returned to the matter of the Dryads, wanting revenge on the humans due to the arcane gash in the pool. Almyre watched as everyone else failed an intelligence saving throw, and they appeared to age more rapidly as they were near the rip. Jeatz unconsciously cast Thunderclap to close the gap before coming to. Tree Twig then said he failed as a tree, for they should not burn, and presented his heart to the group before returning to his true, unawakened form. Feyhearts drive the power hierarchy in the wild. The more powerful the Fey, the more powerful the heart, and amassing Fey hearts allows one to grow more powerful. However, Tree Twig's heart is nothing more than command over plants. Jeatz and Ka, still playing as Shoda, had a brief aside where Jeatz convinced Ka to join the group on their quest to the Autumn Court. Almyre, looking for adventure, also wanted to join the group. They stopped by the Spring Inn to stay the night, and it was an eventful evening indeed. Brigand. Finally, in a safe place, Horace immediately announces that he suspects Shoda is not who they say they are. Horace pins Ka against the bar, demanding answers, and Ka immediately acquiesces, showing their true self. Ka said they couldn't trust anyone with the truth before. Jeatz left the tavern at the reveal, reeling at the thought that there are more changelings in the world beside him and his family. Almyre went back to find him. Back inside, Horace and Ka bonded over being wanted. Eventually, everyone made their way back inside and to bed, but not before a short game of cards, in which Jeatz beat Horace handily. In their sleep, they were all met by a curious entity, showing them the planes of existence floating on the weave. The Weave Warden showed them an anomaly of the weave. There was a piece of the weave connecting the material plane and the wild, which is causing the gash in the wild the party saw. The Weave Warden asked the party find the cause and stop it, as this entity could not affect anything on the planes. If left long enough, the universe would collapse. The party did not discuss any of this. Jeatz revealed to the group as he was a changeling as well, much to Ka's joy, although Ka did not know where they were coming from as changelings. Jeatz took the vial containing the dust of disappearance, and Almyre took the gloves of swimming and climbing. Genevieve awarded them a few healing potions, a scroll of expeditious retreat, and a potion of heroism. Genevieve only asks that they try to find what was before. They left on their way to the Autumn Court and stumbled across two Boggles as they leave Moss Hollow, but they were the size of ogres. Dun dun dun.
And that's where we are now. All right. So, you all are traipsing through the wild here, and you happen upon two ogre-sized creatures, but you immediately recognize them to be much larger versions of Kunk and Unger, who had managed to not so much escape as you all had let them escape. You know, out of the kindness of your hearts, we'll say. I don't know if you guys would want to put it that way. But you see them standing here. They're like 8 feet tall at this point, still disgusting, just absolutely dripping with this ooze and oil, you know, and it's creating puddles, as I alluded to last week. And you hear them discussing back and forth.
All right, yeah, Lady Loreaux gave us this power. So I think we better use it. Gonna go take revenge on them humans, right? Yeah, that's right. Gonna go take revenge on them humans. That's right. Look what I can do.
And you see Unger squirts a huge blast right at Kunk, nearly knocking him over. You see Kunk takes a few steps back. He says,
"All right, that's good, Unger. Yeah, we got to thank Lady Loreaux for this power."
All right, so you guys are walking along the path over to the left here. So what are you going to do?
Can I turn into their brother that died?
Sure. Yeah, you absolutely may. Sure. Let me find. I guess here. Yeah, I'll drag in a token for you. So if you want to disguise yourself as one of these goggles. Okay. So number one, you can look like a small creature that they are, but you know any physical interaction would reveal that you're not who you say you are. It works kind of like disguise self.
What do you mean by any physical interaction?
Like if they were to like swipe over Mud's head, they would like hit your torso basically.
I don't think that's true. I think it's my shape. It's my shape.
You can literally change your shape. Oh, okay.
Yes. Can we, like, as we listened to, like, this conversation, I think I'm, like, listening to Kunk and Unger's, like, voices, and realizing that I'm not going to be able to duplicate the other guy's voice, can I try to, like, find a middle ground between their two voices?
Yeah. And I mean, this is all part of your performance check. I'm not going to ask you to try and emulate the the voice that I had them talking in. And now that
thank you for very specifically answering what I was worried about happening.
Yeah, no, I know. now that Kunk and Unger are like much larger, their voices have changed. So it's also not without reason that like they might have forgotten what their brother's voice sounded like. Okay, so
then I'm gonna look at my party and I'm gonna be like, give me just a moment to see if maybe I can figure this out before this gets a little heated. And I turn into Mud, and I just kind of I put my stuff down. What kind of clothing are they wearing?
Nothing. They are just
They're not wearing
oily,
anything?
oily and nude.
Okay, then I think I go over into the tree, I strip down, and I come back out as Mud, just completely naked. And I set Pascal like on the tree, and I'll be like, I'll be right back, little buddy. And I come back, and in my voice, tell everybody who probably are uncomfortable seeing me walk back out, and be like, it's okay, I'll be walking towards Kunk and Unger. And as I get closer, I just start to stumble as if I'm running away, and but I barely made it out of somewhere alive, and I'm like, brothers, what happened to you?
Okay, yeah, you run up to them, and they look down at you. You are like this little tiny. They're going from small to large, right? And they look down at you, and they said,
"Oh, brother, well, is it really you?"
It's me. I woke up and I was knocked out in that cave, and then I woke up and suddenly everyone was gone, and I've been looking for you. What happened back there?
You're telling me?
And this is Unger speaking.
You're telling me those humans spared you? You was practically dead when I left.
I guess so. How did you guys get out? Did they
Give
they spare you?
give me a deception check.
All right, I get a +1 for trying to pass myself off as someone else.
All right, just a nice +1 bonus. Hang on,
That's 15.
Stat block here.
I rolled a 14 plus the 1, so that's a 15.
All
right.
right.
I rolled a 9 plus 5 plus 1.
I didn't have my DM screen open. There we go. Okay. They get +1 to it. That's a 17 on their insight.
Uh-oh.
So
I should have used my. Can I use my Tides of Chaos to reroll?
if it's
You
I mean,
can say no.
you guys had a long rest, so it recharged, right?
Well, I used my wild magic, so it recharged.
Well, it does. I mean, I was fine with it doing both.
Yeah.
On a
Well,
long
yes.
rest.
Either way, I didn't use it after my wild magic. Is the better way of putting it.
Okay, so Unger walks over, gives a little side eye to Kunk, and walks up to you, and says,
Oh, is that so? You're interested in what happened to us, but what really happened to you, Mud? You working for the humans now?
Not working for
What
anyone.
happened to you?
What happened to you? You're monstrously large. What happened?
Yeah.
How did you get this big?
You know who did it. Say a name.
What was the name of the woman? I overheard them say it. I just don't remember their name.
do I test Caleb's actual listening skills or not?
I
Okay.
don't fucking do that.
No.
Okay. It was Lady Loreaux of the lake, and in fact, you guys and I didn't mention this in the recap. You briefly walked by the lake and heard her singing from the middle of the lake.
I when they say that, then I'm just gonna kind of pause and I'm go. You got this from Lady Loreaux?
Yeah, she was kind to us, right? She's been known to be kind, right?
Unger's walking up to you. You see, Kunk says,
Yeah, Lady Loreaux's known to be kind, right, Mud?
No, she's not.
Alright, maybe you is who you says you is.
You should be angry for bullshit.
Well, come on along, Mud. Maybe we take you on over to Lady Loreaux, and she can turn you big like us, then we can go raid the village together. Get a bit of revenge.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'd love to get revenge on those humans.
Right, well, come on along with us.
you see Unger
Can I roll an insight check on them?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 16.
A 16. So Kunk and Unger absolutely got their power from Lady Loreaux. You know that for a
Right.
fact. They are still suspicious of you because they did pass their insight against your deception.
Yeah.
With the 16, they're probably taking you to Lady Loreaux because they don't believe that you're actually Mud.
Okay, cool. I think I go with them. Yeah, I guess I go with them.
All right. Okay, so Unger goes to pick you up and says,
Alright, little brother. Hey, take a ride on my shoulder, how about that? I'll walk you over there since we're a little faster than you.
I guess.
all right.
It's gotta. Okay.
As Unger bends down to pick you up, he says,
Oh, you're awfully dry, Mud. What's going on there? Yeah, you're awfully dry, Mud. Maybe Lady Loreaux can sort that out for you.
What would I be dry?
The oil is
coloration
very
hairline.
specific to the boggles. They have abilities around the oil that they secrete.
So I look like another race. So I look like a boggle. Would that not come with the oil?
I think it would give you the appearance of oil, but I don't think it would actually make you oil.
Yeah, Unger's going to pick you up.
Okay. I
He's
feel like
touching
shape
what looks
change
like-
would though, because it doesn't. Like okay, I guess I disagree. But
Give me
but
give
I
me
will
a,
accept that
give me a performance check then.
Okay.
We'll let the dice decide this one.
23.
All right. So Unger, I guess, does not say that you look a little dry, but is still going to try and pick you up, and put you on his shoulder with Kunk following behind.
I will accept that then, and go. Oh brother, be careful with me.
No, you got it, brother. Lady Loreaux will know just what to do with you.
All right. And Unger is going to pick you up and put you on his shoulder, and they're going to start walking towards Loch Lorema, which is in fact the direction that you guys had come from. So everyone, and not like directly, like they're going to be walking this way, like towards this rock. But you guys were close enough. Everyone give me a stealth check. You can do it with advantage since you're hiding. While they walk off.
Ooh, 25.
You said stealth?
Yep.
18.
All right. Cool. So the two of you, and since Sean is not here, Horace is out for the time being, so we're just gonna have him be in the background. You all pass. Everyone now roll me a perception check, as everyone is walking off. That includes
Including
you two,
me or
Jeatz.
Okay.
Yep.
13.
7.
18.
Okay, that's gonna be close. I need to pull up this. Game to it was the stat block that I was going to use. I hate it when I take a note and then I'm not able to find the stat block that I had picked.
While Avery's looking at that, does anybody remember which of these I knocked out with sleep earlier? Was it Kunk or Unger?
I have no idea.
No.
You know what? I'll let that pass because I think I might have screwed up the names in the recap. Because I think Mud might have been the one you knocked out with sleep that got away, and it might have been Unger that died to Horace.
It doesn't. Oh, it doesn't matter. I just.
Names, so I'll.
Can I say it was Unger then that I knocked out?
Unger that you knocked out with sleep. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Okie dokie. Okay. So, Almyre, you got an 18. That is just going to do it. You hear rustling in the bushes behind you, a figure. And you see them kind of like hiding behind this tree here. You can barely just make out green skin, but they're clearly wearing like some form of plate armor as they're watching these boggles run away, and while you guys are hiding as well.
Would I have noticed them earlier when I went to that tree to like change?
What's your passive perception? I'm gonna say no.
11.
Then no. They got a 17 on their stealth.
That's fine.
So if you weren't like actively looking for someone, then they would be stealthed. Okay, so yeah, Unger with mud on / Jeatz on his shoulder. They're walking down these righties. Jesus, that's going to be difficult to maintain. Towards Loch Lorema, where Lady Lorema is. But Ka and Almyre, you point this out to Ka. You see a figure hiding in this tree behind you guys, sort of like watching you.
Oh. In which tree?
Pascal attack.
The one that's like to the north on this battle map up there.
Ah, there it is. Sorry, it hadn't loaded yet. That was weird.
Sorry.
Oh. Interesting.
Hmm.
Are you going to do
My
anything?
guess is that Ka is probably more immediately concerned with Jetz's safety, but also this is really interesting. I think. What does Almyre say? They noticed the figure in the tree?
Yeah, I just kind of pointed out to you, like.
I think Ka's gonna run up here quickly and say something like, what do you know of this Lady of the Lake? Where are they going?
You dare approach me, Istik? Who are you? I'm watching these boggles. Get out of my way.
We want the Boggles. The Boggles have our friend. We're just trying to pass through, but the Boggles are after us.
Are you so sure about that? I saw your friend come over here and change into one of them. Are you allied with them? If you are, I'll cut your throat here now.
This con are they gonna cut their throat because they don't like the Boggles or something?
This aggression is pure aggression. There is no rhyme or reason.
Okay. I think Ka's going to say, we just fought one of the Boggles. We killed one of them. Our friend was trying to impersonate that one that we killed.
So you're trying to infiltrate their society? I don't understand. Your friend appears to be going to Lady Lorema.
Friend was just trying to figure out why the Boggles had shifted and what they were going to do to the village.
I don't understand. Which is it? Are you friends or not friends with the Boggles?
Not friends with the Boggles.
It's not so clear. Fine. Who's this one over here?
And you see them point to Almyre.
I make finger guns across the way at him.
I think from my being walked away in my brain, I'm just thinking, somebody grab my stuff. Somebody grab my stuff. Begging, like hoping that someone intuits that.
Yeah, Cole, roll me a perception check really quick.
Okay.
We'll say the DC's like a 6 to see.
Lucky you, it's 22.
Okay, yeah. You see Jetz's knapsack sitting on the ground next to a tree.
Can I roll a surprise check for Pascal and surprise Ka?
I mean, I'll just let that happen. I mean, if Pascal's like buried in your stuff.
Yeah. Well, could Pascal have been like on the tree, like watching my stuff, and as Ka goes to grab it, he just like appears out of nowhere and hops onto him.
Oh yeah. So Ka, you go out to reach for the knapsack, and this person's hiding behind this tree. He's like, "What are you doing? Your friend left that knapsack. You sure there's nothing untoward in there?" And then at the same time, Pascal like scurries down this tree and hops out like all legs out, like a flying squirrel would. Completely silent. Honestly, Caleb, lizards don't make sounds, I don't think. So I have no idea
Yeah, they're
what kind of sound to make for Pascal. They're pretty quiet.
What does
know.
Pascal say?
yeah. Well, I mean, he's a magic lizard, so you literally don't have to abide by logic. But
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I've been racking my brain
You've
for like
already
3
made him
weeks. What does
speak.
Pascal sound like?
He rivets.
He does has had a voice. No longer does, but ribbit. Sure, a ribbiting lizard. Fine. Are you okay with that, Caleb?
He does not ribbit. No.
Oh, okay. Okay, Pascal does not ribbit.
This is this is not a whatever the fucking unicorn's name was in Trinivale.
I can't even do it. It's even worse than that somehow.
It's so bad.
Fuck. Fuck it. I'll
Maybe
figure it out later.
he just has like a high pitch like.
Maybe I like a little.
Yeah. Fuck
Okay.
yeah. That I'm with that. Yeah. That's it.
Pascal jumps out at you, Ka, touching Pascal's stuff, but then quickly curls up and lands on your arm, licks an eyeball and looks over because Pascal knows you, and then looks over at this strange figure who has at this point pulled out a dagger and is holding it at you, Ka. Not another
I think,
sudden move.
Ka jumps and screams a little bit like ah, and then dashes back over to Almyre, and it's like with a side comment to Almyre of like I've had it with this low IQ figure. Turns to the figure and says something like, follow us if you want to get the boggles. We're going to go get our friend, and then moves quickly after Unger and Mud and Kunk.
All right. This figure spits a little bit, but follows you nonetheless, knowing that they have no other choice if they want to find out more information on the boggles. So, the boggles are traipsing through the woods, and we'll give another scene to Jeatz here, who's role-playing as Mud while we're walking through the forest before we move on to the next thing. So, Unger's a little bit ahead. Kunk's kind of behind with Mud on Unger's shoulder. And they're just walking along.
Can I do like a medicine check to kind of size up? Can I tell you what I'm really going for, but understand that you're not going to give me that information?
Yeah, I mean, you can be literal with your request, and I'll just, do.
I would
do
like
the
to
best
know
that
how
I
much
can.
health they have. In relativeness to what they had. So I'm not asking for like 16 health. I would just like to know, do they have a lot more health than they did?
So when a creature, I'll give you. Well, go ahead and roll me a medicine check. Go ahead and give me a medicine check, and then depending on what you roll.
Never mind. I got a 3.
That's unfortunate because I really wanted to give you like a fun medical answer for when like creatures.
You can
like,
give it to
change
me
in
just
size.
for fun, and I just won't use it.
Well, that feels no. I'm not going to do that. But if
that's
Ka
fine.
and Almyre want to roll a medicine check, maybe
Okay.
the thought crosses your mind. It's like, how sturdy are these guys?
Ka rolls a 2.
God damn it!
Fuck.
Oh, you need medicine from me?
Yes.
Oh. What's my wisdom? 15.
Not that it matters, but Horace rolled a
15.
7.
Sure. So, whenever a creature doubles in height, they quadruple in mass. So that same kind of principle applies here. Although hit points are not quite mass, so take that with a grain of salt. But they are much hardier. That's what I'll say. That's what you observe, Almyre. All right. So Mud, riding on Unger's shoulders. Is there anything else you want to do before we move on? Because I mean, you don't really have any agency here until they get to the lake, unless you want to like do something insane, or maybe not insane, but you know.
Yeah. No. I think I'm gonna look at Unger and go, brother. So once we get the humans back for killing us, what are we doing next? Or if I can get this power that you have, are we gonna take it to the village next?
No. Oh, there's a little outpost of, what do they call them, Kunk? Keith something, I don't know. Why are you fucking asking me? I can't bloody remember a thing. You know that, Unger. Well, whatever. Yeah, there's a little outpost of something called Keith. I feel like maybe we should mess with him next, yeah? They ain't fey, they don't belong here. I think maybe we give them a little what for.
Alright, and I will roll
That sounds good, brother.
perception check.
And me? I get a perception.
I was rolling a perception check.
Okay.
All right. So, with that said, you are going towards the lake, and you are nearing a clearing, and like 30 feet, maybe not 30, like 100 feet in the distance, you can see the edge of this perfectly still, placid lake. And the same thing goes for the ones of you that are following. Sorry, I moved your token. Colin, Almyre, you are following behind, and this person's following behind you, sort of like in a low crouch, still with a dagger out, holding it reverse. And they say,
All right, my name, I guess maybe we should get to know one another before we murder these boggles, before they get to Lady Lorema. My name's Isith. I'm with some Githyanki that have crashed here. That's all you get to know, but I will be your ally as long as we take out these giant, ugly boggles. Fuck.
you can just hear like the hate in her voice.
Do Ka and Almyre know what Githyanki are?
Ka, you definitely not. Almyre, go ahead and roll me a history check. Actually, Almyre, do you have proficiency in history? I'm just curious.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I rolled low, so that's an 11.
An 11. You would know that the Gith are a kind that, plain hot, but you don't necessarily know much more than that. They kind of fit the description that you would expect. They've got green skin. They look like elves, but green, with like this blue coloration on their skin, akin to freckles.
You said the name was Sith?
Isith.
Isith. How would one spell that?
Esith. There, I put it on.
Cool.
Another token.
Thank you.
It's like the modern day version of the Sith Order.
The Isith. Do you have inspiration?
I don't.
No, I'm not going to take it straight. Never again. I did it once and I got flamed so hard.
What?
Taking away
you're gonna take
inspiration
it away
for a terrible
me?
joke.
No, fuck you. If anything, I deserve inspiration.
Okay.
Fuck
So-
off.
Okay, so the two giant boggles with mud/Jeatz on the shoulder have reached this clearing, but the three of you, Isith behind Ka and Almyre, have reached the edge of this clearing. And tell you what, we will go ahead and change maps. I've got one, fortunately, that is just grass. So we'll move Jeatz and Horace out of the way, but Ka, Almyre, you go up there. I'll resize you in just a second. Isith here, gotta rename.
Resize?
Token.
Resize me, Daddy.
Still getting used to these controls. Alright, enter. Isith. Escape. There we go.
Is it E-Sith or is it E-Sis? Never mind, that's a
E-Sith.
joke no one would understand.
Oh,
And
okay. It's on the internet now, bud. Okay.
it was an Eris joke, but it was very poorly done.
Kunk. Unger. Oh, oops. Unger and mud? Question mark?
Question mark.
All right, so yeah, Kunk and Mud are a little bit ahead of Unger, who's behind, and then you guys are a little further up into the clearing here.
I feel like something else.
But the lake edge, and I will go ahead and draw that, is... There's a brush. Interesting.
Give me the
lake
link.
edge is here. Interesting that didn't...
Can we weird. Orpheus.
Yeah, so here's the lake edge. Terribly drawn, I know. Sorry. Okay. So... Who's doing what? It's kind of open-ended. You guys are walking. Honestly, maybe we'll just go ahead and roll initiative. How about that? I don't know what you guys are planning.
Can I just say that I promise I was planning this before you said pitch initiative. I want to cast sleep on Kunk. I mean on everyone, but Kunk is the closest.
Feel free, please. Please feel free to cast sleep.
Way too excited about that.
I don't
Oh yeah,
like
he's
cast
not.
sleep anymore.
He's not next to me.
And I this is before you knew how much HP they could have possibly had. I'm sure is when you decided to make this decision.
Yes,
so.
yes, that is absolutely.
Yeah. I appreciate you sticking to the plan. Yeah, go for it. Roll
course, man.
Roll those d8s.
Let's see. Just a second. I'm going to cast it as a bonus action with Quicken spell.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna flavor it as if I had was just trying to do it quick without anyone noticing. So if it doesn't work, not saying that's actually how this will work, but that's what I'm getting at.
You're trying to like cast it quickly. That's fine.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how much 2 sorcery points. There we go. Okay, so how many d8s do I get for a 3rd level spell? Just kidding, it's not 30. Just wanted to make Avery panic just a little bit.
Me? Panic?
Oh boy. Alright, 32 health.
No, of course not.
I don't think so.
All right. Well, I was saying that to me panicking, but also absolutely not.
Alright, give me a moment to roll my mild magic.
All right, go for it.
Everything around you immediately dies.
All right.
How funny would that fucking be? No, I got a fucking 19. Some bullshit.
Okay. Sorry, I am prepping things over here because this is absolutely not where I thought the session was going. Okay. All right. So, Mud, you are on Kunk's shoulder. What are the components of sleep so that I know, what?
I think it's
what
everything.
is happening?
I think it's somatic, verbal, and touch.
Okay. So, Mud,
It's somatic, verbal, and material.
material?
Somatic and
Sorry.
verbal, not touch.
Somatic and verbal. You have to like brush their hair to make them fall asleep. That's the touch portion. Okay. Sorry. So Mud, you're on Kunk's shoulder.
Fuck! I can't do that. I'm not wearing anything, which means I'm not wearing my arcane focus.
So you don't have your arcane focus.
I didn't cast sleep.
What is your arcane focus?
It's that like serpentine wristlet that I wear.
Oh,
like the ring wristlet.
That is true.
That
is true.
Wait. Wouldn't that just take the place of the material? So if it's somatic and verbal, you'd still be good.
That is correct.
But there's a material.
Yes.
There's a material with it too.
Oh, I thought you said just somatic and verbal. I'm sorry.
You are right.
So I can't do that. Sorry. I didn't realize that.
Give me a deception check. You're on Kunk's shoulder. Go ahead and give me a deception check as you go to just act. You're acting weird, basically. Like you start a natural 20.
So it's like I tried to cast the spell still.
I will roll for Kunk, but only if he rolls. No. Okay, you didn't actually expend any magical energy because you don't have an arcane focus.
Okay.
Kunk rolled a 15, so not terrible, but he's just
Kunk
like
did pretty good considering.
Lumbering along, and he's just like,
Oh, what you doing on my shoulder, man? Fucking weirdo. We never. Never mind.
So yeah, Kunk's just lumbering along. You guys are nearly at the edge of the lake. So Ka, Almyre, and Isith close behind, or I mean, at this point in the map, you might as well be level. What are you guys doing in this moment as you see them nearing the edge of the lake on this opening?
Ooh.
Oh, the hesitation! You guys have no idea what Lady Lorraine's like. I like new things.
Yeah, honestly,
it's very good.
The curiosity's getting a lot of Almyre, and as much as she kind of wants to, like, save Jeatz or whatever, but at the same time, she's like, well, he's already gotten this far. Let's see what this lady's about. Let's see what's going on.
I think Ka is going to cast Mage Hand, their cantrip, and have that sitting waiting in case to reach out and grab Jeatz in case something happens. But they're not going to act just yet.
I mean, Mage Hand wouldn't do that though, right? Because it's only 5
It doesn't
pounds.
grab people. Oh.
Mage Hand can carry like maybe 5 pounds. It's not.
It can carry up to 10 pounds. It looks like. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
I already
I'm
used
like
Mage
a
Hand.
solid 40.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm casting Mage Armor, though.
Okay.
On myself.
All right.
I am going to cast Protection of Evil and Good on Jeatz.
Oh, do you have what's the range on that? Is it like 30 feet? I mean, if you're doing this soon enough, I don't really care about the range, but
Does not list a range, at least on D&D Beyond.
it might only be touch then. Let me see. I'll look it up.
I think it's
Touch.
one willing
Yeah,
creature
so you've
touch.
got to be touching the target.
Okay, both cost spells not happening. Yeah, I think I want to watch and see what happens then.
While you're deliberating, and watching them slowly lumber towards the lake, you guys pause at the edge of the tree line, and Isith comes over and says, "What are you waiting for? Don't you know that Lady Lorraine is the Archfey around here, and she is not kind. If you value your friend's life, you will save them before they reach the edge of the water. That's where her power begins. If you want to watch your friend die, I will happily let it happen. And me and the ones that I'm willing to protect will kill these boggles should they come meet us. But we are not protecting whatever village it is they say that they're raiding. Do you understand?"
Kyle looks over at Almyre and says, I think it's time we kill these bastards. And
Go ahead and give me an insight check, Almyre and Ka.
okay.
A what check?
Insight.
Insight.
17.
Seven.
Ka, with a 17, your memory is unusually sharp in this moment. And you recall the person trying to cross the bridge 2 days in a row. Both times, this person did not offer something to the water below, and it threw them back quite violently. You, at least in talking to Horace, if he were here, would know that the stream that bridge goes over feeds this lake, and that is, thinking back on it, Lady Loreaux that was throwing someone, 50 feet back for not giving them an offering. You couldn't imagine what would happen if you angered her.
Okay. So yeah, Ka's like, you're right. We can't let them get to Lady Loreaux. We have to stop them before they get there. And I think, yeah, Ka whips out their rapier and runs into the clearing.
All right, you are behind them. From there, do you have enough movement to get there? That's what, like 25 feet to Kunk? So with that, do you have advantage on the attack roll because you're an unseen attacker? But let's go ahead and roll initiative. And I will give the three of you all in the woods a surprise round. And Mud, go ahead and roll me a perception check. We'll say DC 13 as you're looking around. If you beat it, then you can see your friends in the woods and you can participate in this battle, although you are unarmed as far as your arcane focus goes and also without armor.
I got a 16.
Okay, so yeah, so you see your friends in the woods and you immediately see Ka running out, but let's go ahead and roll initiative. And I will share once I have everyone's initiative, I will share the thing with you.
I got a 7.
To stop the bird song and continue with some music.
Same bird
Of
stories, same bird song.
Right. I'm sorry. Jeatz, what did you have for initiative?
7.
A 7? Okay. Ka, initiative, please.
23.
23. Excellent. Almyre?
17.
17. Wow, you guys did really well. I mean, not that Unger and Kunk did well at all. They rolled a 5. So let me share this initiative tracker with you. Let me do a little bit of that, 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 a little bit of going to discord.com, a little bit of going to the Discord channel itself, a little bit of pasting, a little bit of hitting enter. Okay, so there is the initiative tracker.
Avery, can you do an unarmed attack as a bonus action? Not like with a bonus or anything, just like the normal.
Why not? Why not?
Cool. Okay, cool. You're gonna hate that you agree to that, but
I mean, generally
I
is
think you'll
like
actually
terrible.
love why.
It's only going to be your strength score. You don't roll for unarmed attacks unless you have, the feat that allows you, extra damage or whatever.
Right. Right. Trust me, it's not about the damage.
Okay. Oh boy. Well, this is all about getting creative. Okay, so everyone has a surprise round, so we're actually going to go through initiative, and then you guys get another turn before Kunk and Unger can move. Okay, so Ka, it is your turn. You rolled top in initiative, so you are running out of the tree line, rapier in hand. Go ahead and give me that attack roll on Kunk.
Nice, and with advantage, right?
Mm-hmm. So you also get that sneak attack damage if you hit.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
25.
25 absolutely
Yeah.
hits.
Yeah.
So rapier
Is that
plus.
a fucking nat 20? I guess not.
Okay, and then damage. Oh wait, it's rolling 2, isn't it? Wait, what is the sneak attack again? It is.
It's a number of
Oh,
d6s.
okay.
It depends on your level.
2d6. Okay. Yeah, 2d6. So 12 plus 7, so we have 19.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
And
All right.
where's
Doing a
Sean to
number.
learn about learning to play a rogue when you need him?
God damn it.
I know.
So funny.
What a whole
Damn.
fucking
New kids
campaign is
upstaging
that.
you, Sean.
That's true. Hope you're listening, sick boy. Okay, so you still have your bonus action. So if you've got a dagger in hand, you may also attack with that, or if you want to do something else.
Yeah, so they're gonna stab. Or actually, I think slash at Kunk, or stab Kunk with the dagger, and then slash at Kunk with the rapier, and then go to stab with the dagger. That's a 14 to hit.
All right, no, you had it. I think you had it right the first time. You stab with a rapier because they're not sharp. They don't have sharp edges. They've got sharp points.
That's true. Then slash with the dagger.
And then the dagger attack roll was a. Is that a 15? You said 14 hits. 14 just hits.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hey, Avery, are we actually live on YouTube? Because it still says scheduled. Okay.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I never hit the go live button. Fuck. Oh, well, we're live now.
I'm so sorry to our wonderful viewers. We've been playing for about an hour.
Yes, we haven't played for about an hour. All 0 of you that are watching. I did. I have been recording this whole time, so I do have like a backup. I go live and record at the same time, so I'll just delete this and re-upload the VOD. Anyway,
okay, that's
sorry.
5
Yes,
extra damage for the
5 extra damage.
The dagger slash.
All right. All right. Unger definitely didn't like that. Okay. So that is going to be Esith's turn. Let's see. She's got like pretty standard movement. Let's see, how far away is she? Because she was like kind of behind you guys. She is going to help you gang up on Kunk right here. Putting her in a square, and is going to take a great sword attack on Kunk. This massive greatsword looks like it's light as air as she pulls it out and slices at Kunk's ankles with both hands. That's a 11 plus 4. That's just going to hit for her. It's a 15 to hit. That is 9 slashing damage. And that is going to take us to Almyre's turn.
I am going to. Yeah, probably not step forward. I'm in range. I'm going to cast Witch Bolt on Unger. 2nd level.
All right.
That'll be
Roll me that
18 to
attack
hit.
18 hits.
Ooh. That'll be 14 damage.
14 to start. All right.
And, that probably ends my turn. Do have to keep concentration, so I gotta think of that. actions, bonus action. Nope, I'm good.
All right.
That'll end my turn.
Jeatz, you feel Kunk move a lot as you see your friends run out of the wood and start slashing at his ankles. What are you doing?
As Kunk is starting to move a lot, I'm gonna reach. I'm gonna move my head around and into his into his ear. Just go, sorry, brother. And I'm going to use my. I would like to do 3 things. I'd like to use my movement to flip off of him. I would like to use my action to turn back into myself, and I'd like to use my bonus action to use an unarmed strike with my penis in his face.
Okay, we're gonna take this in order. You're going to jump off.
I'm going to use my movement to flip off of him, and in that motion, I will turn back into myself and slap him in the face.
Use your member to make an unarmed strike.
I told you it wasn't about the damage.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll. So, Mud, you jump off of his shoulder. Roll me an attack roll.
Okay, wonderful. That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
So now, canonically, I guess, Jeatz, you have an incredibly blessed member attached to your body. What is your strength score, I might ask?
I do 2 bludgeoning damage to his face.
2 bludgeoning damage. The way that's phrased. Oh my god. Jeatz, you jump off, and as you do, your body changes back into yourself, and because you're unclothed, you change back into your full self, if you understand what I mean. Kunk is starting to look over his shoulder as people are attacking him behind, and you smack him, break his nose as you do a backflip and land on the ground. Now, I will say he is about 10 feet tall, so you are going to take, that's pretty brutal, 5 bludgeoning damage as you land on the ground in falling damage.
Fucking worth it. Can I at least roll like an acrobatics check to T-pose?
Sure, yes. You can at least, yes, you can roll me an acrobatics check.
And
We'll say a
That's
DC
dirty
20. Oh my god!
This is by far the coolest thing I've ever done. I'm done playing D&D, guys.
Okay, so
Can we, for scientific accuracy, say that instead of taking the damage when he fell, he took the damage from doing the damage?
oh
Yes.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm not gonna have him
The
take the
slap
damage,
back.
but yes, we'll say that the momentum of your member broke his nose, and like the spring force caused you to over rotate, but you landed on the tip of your penis and it made you flip back forward into a T-pose. I don't know if
Hell
that makes
yeah.
any sense, but
Hell yeah. So I still take 5 damage, or I don't have to take 5 damage?
you do not have to take 5 damage because I set the DC
Incredible.
at I set the DC at 15 plus whatever the D6 damage was from falling, which was a 5. But you rolled a dirty 20 on your acrobatics check, so no damage done to you, sir. Jesus
At the
Christ.
end of that, I just look over. I look over at Khan. I'm like, what's up?
Oh no.
I was blushing very hard
no.
right now.
Almyra's
Okay.
Almyra's in the back, just like, was that a penis? Like, just
Is Pascal clapping?
it's like, was that?
Is Pascal with those little lizard hands just like?
Yeah,
Covering.
Pascal. And you see Pascal hold up, I mean, lizards are 4-toed, right? You see a 4 and then picks up 1 foot and has a 2 on the other. Okay. Whew.
From the water, just a big like watery tin appears out of the water.
All right. How much bludgeoning damage did you do? I fucking forgot.
2.
Okay.
I did 2.
It wasn't about the number. Wasn't about
It
the
was
number.
not about the number.
Okay, so Unger and Kunk are surprised, so that takes us back up to Ka's turn. It is your turn yet again. You see Jeatz has landed completely nude after breaking Kunk's nose, who is in the process of turning around. What are you going to do after this display, I'll call it?
Ka's gonna, I think, quickly bow and salute to Jeatz, and then take another rapier attack on Kunk. So that's a not great, a 7 to hit.
A 7 is not going to do it, unfortunately.
Okay, still a little thrown off by the thing that they just saw. They miss, but I think they're gonna swing back with their dagger. And we have a 15 to hit.
15 is going to hit. And I believe, let me check, it's really hard to not have sneak attack in 5e. So let me just double check sneak attack verbiage. I think as long as you have an ally within 5 feet, it depends on the subclass.
I think it's 5 feet.
Could you hit with an attack finesse weapon if you have advantage on the attack roll? You don't need advantage on the attack if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet. So yes, because you have an ally within 5 feet of Kunk, or you, I think is what that technically means. But Isith is next to you, so yes, you can get your sneak attack on this dagger attack as well.
Okay, that is 13 damage.
13 to Unger. All right.
Oh, and I've been standing in front of Kunk this whole time.
Onto Kunk, sorry.
Okay.
I've got their names backwards in terms of what I'm doing
I got you,
damage to, so let me change. Let me switch this up a bit. Okay, so it should be right in the initiative tracker. Right. Is that right? Yeah, okay. All right. Any movement?
No.
All right. That is Isith. Oh, Jesus Christ, I butchered that. That is Isith's turn. She, once again, is going to swing her great axe at Kunk. Ooh, brutal. That is only a 7. That is going to miss entirely. She doesn't have anything else she can do with the bonus action. Okay, that takes us to Almyre. Hidden in the woods, you are now focusing your Witch Bolt on Unger. Is that right?
Yep, which means that since I hit, I can use my action to just automatically do 2d12.
I think it's only 1d12 per. Let's double check the rules here. I think it's only 1d12 on reactivation. I think it's only one.
The initial damage increases. Yep, you are correct.
Yes. But it's still
What?
a free 1d12. You don't have to worry about hitting again.
Still, it is a free 1d12. You are correct. And that is 6.
All right.
Perfectly average. I shall take that. And still concentrating, but I will. I'll take just a step forward, 5 feet, just in case Unger wants to move. I'll still have a better chance of it being in range.
Okay, that works. All right, that takes us to Jetz's turn. You do notice that Ka has your knapsack in hand.
Oh,
or at least on the
okay.
back.
Can I use my action to grab my arcane, wristlet, I don't know the actual term, but ring arcane focus and slip it on? Or is that just an object interaction?
It's gonna take your action to equip something. It's a
That's
free
cool.
action to drop things, but it'll take a full action to equip something. That being your arcane focus.
Okay.
So you may move around Kunk without taking an opportunity attack, but if you move away, so you can move this way around Kunk, to grab your sack, grab your knapsack from Ka.
Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll come back around, and then I very specifically only grab my arcane focus. Now close. and I put
Pascal
then I
jumps
put
up
that
on your shoulder.
Hey buddy, now it's just oh yeah, okay, so he jumps up and be like, hey buddy, now we both can just change how we want. We don't have to worry about anything. And I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt on Kunk at a 2nd level.
Alrighty.
Does a fuck that doesn't hit. I'm gonna use my now I'm gonna actually use my like gain advantage thing. Tides of Chaos.
Alright.
21?
21 is going to hit. Can I immediately after that roll, can I ask you to roll on the wild magic table?
Did I do my damage first?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean,
then yes. Oh, because of the thing? Yeah, you can. That is totally within your right as DM to say that.
I will ask you to. This is like the second combat that you've been in your life, basically. Second and a half.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, that's garbage. 9 damage, and it's gonna be acid. No, it's gonna be 7 or 9 psychic damage. To Kunk.
You could just pick psychic damage, easy. Okay. Yeah, Kunk is not looking too hot. Absolutely ambushed.
Can the psychic damage be the ghost image of my member slapping him in the face?
Oh, you fucking cock was huge. You broke my fucking nose. Oh, you ain't mud after all. He had a tiny penis, so I should have fucking known it.
Okay. That's it. Yes, please. Go ahead and roll me a wild magic search.
All
I'll
right.
happily give you back your
boy.
advantage for a wild magic search.
Sure. All right, let me pull that.
I might come to regret this if I choose to use this a
you
little
could.
too liberally.
You
But
absolutely
at the
could.
moment, I think it'd be fine.
Wild magic table 74. Illusory butterflies flutter in the air within 10 feet of me for the next minute.
Any advantage to that at all? Or is it just that's it?
No,
Illusory
it just says
butterflies.
illusory butterflies flutter in the air.
All right.
Fuck. Okay, even the butterflies like his cock. God damn it.
Okay. That is going to take us to Unger's turn. So Unger looks over at his brother Kunk.
Well, Kunk, you can deal with those bitches, right? I'm gonna get the fucker that's in the forest. It's fucking shocking me.
And Unger is going to lumber into the tree line here, and is going to target you, Almyre. So, as a bonus action, Unger is going to spray oil at you. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is going to pass. So you see Unger holds out your hand and just like, but you are able to hide behind a particularly large leaf to keep your eyes from getting covered, despite your clothes being covered with this oil. He still, however, is going to try and hit you with a slam attack. Ooh, an 8 is not going to hit, is it?
A what?
An 8.
Oh, no, that will not hit.
All right, that is going to take us to Kunk's turn. So Kunk, his nose broken. He is just going to just scream, and a huge, just like mound of oil is just going to slip off of him into the surrounding area. So Jeatz, Ka, and I will roll for Isith. You all give me a dexterity saving throw to not fall prone.
Sure. And can, for flavor, my butterflies
doesn't
be
know.
covering my body now?
Oh, yes,
naked?
absolutely. Yes, they are your new clothes.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
I got a 10.
All right,
You know what?
that's
You
going
know
to
what?
fail.
No, wait. I'm going to use my advantage.
You're
I got
gonna use it
13.
again?
It didn't fucking matter.
13 is going to fail. Okay, you are also prone. All right, Kyle, give me that.
23.
23 is going to pass. Okay, so Jeatz and Isith, you are prone. And then Kunk is going to make a slam attack, which is an AoE thing. So he's going to make an attack on each of you individually. It's still just going to be the same attack, so whatever the damage is what I roll. So I'm going to roll the first dice, which is going to count for you, Kyle, and then I will roll the second one, and that will be the advantage one. Okay. That is an 18 to hit, but I might roll a crit. So, Kyle, I assume that still is going to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I rolled a 2 on the second one. So this damage is going to apply for everyone. Oh boy. That is going to be 13 bludgeoning damage as Kunk slams into the ground and particularly hits your leg, Jeatz, and also you see slam into Isith's leg as well.
So it's just 13 for all of us.
Yes, everyone receives 13 damage.
Okay.
Oh, me too or no?
Not you, Almyre. Sorry, that was just for the ones surrounding Kunk. Okay, that takes us back up to Ka. You see your friends were knocked down by the oil. It's still a little slippery for you, but you have found your footing.
Okay, let's see. Ka's going to take another stab at Kunk with their rapier. And we have 23 to hit, which I assume hits.
Absolutely.
Okay. And 8 damage. This is not still a stealth attack though anymore, right?
You still get sneak attack because you have allies within 5 feet of you.
Okay, well then I'll add 11 to that 8 damage, and that gets us 19 damage.
19 damage on Kunk. All right. Bonus action?
Oh, is Kunk not dead yet?
You
another swing at
with your rapier. Where do you strike Kunk in particular?
I'm thinking if he's swung down with his club or whatever and hit the ground, I think a stab at his neck or something, or chin area.
Perfect. You go to stab Kunk in his neck and you hit a vein and you see just this black blood just starts spraying out of the left side of his neck. He's on death's door.
Okay. I think then maybe while he's reeling from that, Ka's going to take another swing with their dagger. 10 to hit.
A 10 is going to miss, unfortunately.
Oof, okay.
So Ka is starting. Kunk is starting to move unpredictably. You go to slash with your dagger in your offhand, but he moves out of the way at the last second as he's like standing up and reeling and trying to staunch the wound in his neck with this artery bleeding. All right, that is Isith's turn. Isith, now prone, is going to use half her movement to stand up, and is going to remove the prone condition. Looks over at you, Ka, and says, well, I think maybe we finish him. And she is going to jump up on Kunk's back and roll an attack for her greatsword. Fucking misses, god damn it. So Isith jumps up on Kunk's back, pulls out her greatsword to go for a swing, but Kunk again moves unexpectedly and throws Isith off. That's going to be the end of Isith's turn. Wow, that is difficult to say possessively. Almyre, that's your turn. Unger has just found you in the woods and has made a slam attack, or at least attempted to. You're able to avoid the blinding mud and also avoid the slam attack that was on you.
All right, so we are going to bonus action face step. And because I am a summer Eladrin, he will take 2 fire damage when I do so.
Oh. They are immune to fire damage.
immune, so never mind. That didn't work. But it does allow me to move away from him
Yes.
and hopefully become hidden again. For 5.
You would have to use your action if you wanted to hide again, even if you're in the tree line. You still may use your witch bolt to reactivate it, but
yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I would have to use the witch bolt as the action, so I can't hide.
Right.
So I will instead do the witch bolt.
All right. Give me that D12.
On the box. There will be 3 damage.
3 damage. All right, that takes us over to Jeatz.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna use Chaos Bolt at. Oh shit, I only did it at a first level last time, not second. Fuck. That could have been great. Okay. I'm gonna do another Chaos Bolt. 'Cause why not?
On
Does a...
Kunk?
On Kunk. I'm gonna get up.
from the ground.
I'm used to have my moment to get up.
That's your movement to get up. Okay.
I'm gonna... That's an 18.
Yes, an 18 hits.
Lit. My favorite. So that's gonna be 13. 13 poison damage on Kunk.
They are not immune or resistant to poison damage. Jeatz, finish Kunk.
Wonderful. I'm going to reach out with... I don't even know how to finish him. That isn't just absolutely disgusting. Never mind. I'm not going to do what's going on in my head. This is a family-friendly stream, and
That's not, but please don't.
Yeah. I think I just spit on Kunk and let that, and then just like, I don't know. I fuck him up with magic. I don't know how to finish him.
What
What's a
kind of
fun way
damage
of
did
doing
you
it?
pick?
Poison.
Poison?
I have a lot of
Jeatz?
not appropriate ways of saying that I kill him, but
Jeatz, you are standing in an oil of Kunk's secretions. So you use some arcane magic to pick up some of this nastiness and change its form and shoot it right back at Kunk. And you hit him right through the throat in just this perfect line and just like completely tear apart his esophagus and spine. And you see him reel back and practically shake the earth as he falls backwards dead.
hell yeah. And you know what the best part about that was? I rolled 2 6s on my damage, which means I get to do it again.
Woo!
That's a 24 to hit Unger.
Holy, you can pick a new target if you roll doubles?
If you roll doubles, you get to pick a new target, and you just basically cast the spell again.
Wow. All right. So that definitely hits Unger. But I assume the damage changes? With
I
whatever the new
re-roll
damage
everything.
rolls are. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
That's 12 damage, and
All right.
fuck, I can't remember if he's immune to fire damage or not. No, you know what? Thematically, it's the same. I'm just gonna say it's the same poison ball that I used. I get to pick between poison or fire. So
yeah, so you pick up more of Kunk's spunk. Oh god.
can I just say it ripped through him and then also hit Unger?
Yeah, like a U shape. It just like and then goes right through Unger's. This time it's a little less accurate. It strikes him in the arm and goes through his torso. But Unger's still definitely looking hurt after that. All right.
So that's now that
bonus
Kunk's
action?
dead. I'm gonna. Can I? Bonus action. Yeah. Nope, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. That takes us to Unger's turn. He is going to walk this way and is going to use his bonus action to not cast so much as just excrete more blinding oil out of his hand across all of you in a 60-foot line. So everyone make me a Constitution saving throw.
Con save.
Myself included, or the other direction?
Not you, Almyre. Not you.
14.
He's... Okay.
16.
16 will pass. Oh, I guess I need to also do for Ethan. Ethan, this is going to fail. 14 is going to fail. Sorry, pass. Wow, math is easy. Okay, so we're... Let me pull up the blinded... Okay, so Etith is blinded, and Ka is blinded. Unger is going to lumber this way and make another slam attack right here, casually, and is going to roll. I'm going to do the same thing as last time, except Jeatz, you're just going to take the first roll, then everyone else the better of the two. So Jeatz, oh boy, that's a 22 to hit.
Damn it.
So everyone's going to take the same amount of damage. Wow, I'm rolling too well. 17 bludgeoning damage as Unger uses all of his might to slam down on the ground.
Okay, I'm down.
Same here.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so Esith is still up, but Jeatz and Ka, are you both unconscious?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me find the unconscious. You lose any condition, basically, when you go unconscious. Let me see. Okay. So you both are...
I don't think my butterflies go away, just for the record.
Oh, probably not. All right, that takes us up to Ka's turn. Go ahead and text me your death save.
All right.
After that is Esith's turn. Esith, despite being blinded, is going to take a great sword attack on Unger. Disadvantage is going to miss. Almyre, that is your turn.
Okay, we are gonna have some fun here. We are going to... Yes, I can do this. Okay. I am 30 feet away from Ka. So I'm going to run up to Ka. And I will, as an action, pour a health potion down Ka's throat.
All right. So you get the full benefits of a healing potion, which is 10 hit points.
10 HP.
All right.
And then, as my bonus action, I will activate the Ring of Healing Word. And Jeatz, you get 6 HP.
Lit.
All right. Excellent. So Almyre in one go, picking up both of your party members
Amazing.
that had gone unconscious. Incredible.
Now, I'm hoping somebody can do some damage.
All right. So Almyre, that is basically your whole turn. So Jeatz, that is
Yes.
your turn. You are pinned between the dead body of Kunk behind you and Unger, who is also in front of you. But you've just been brought back to life with a few hit points from Almyre. And you see Ka's also been picked up as well, and Esith is over to your left, swinging wildly with her greatsword, trying to hit Unger.
Lit. I'm going to use Mind Sliver on them. You know what? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You know what? Let's be fun. I'm gonna use a second level. Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Ooh.
All right.
He needs to make a strength save.
All right.
Why not, big boy?
Does a 15 save?
Fuck yeah, that's my save.
Ah.
They've got a +3, so.
All right, fine, whatever. And I passed my wild magic. All right. Well, fuck
that
you
it?
then. That's my turn. Yeah.
All right. That's Unger's turn. And Unger is going to, as a bonus action, walk over to Almyre. He is dumb, so Jeatz, you may make a opportunity attack. I don't know if you have a weapon equipped or anything, so it might just be an unarmed
Oh, I've
strike.
got a weapon equipped.
Ah.
Oh god.
That's a 21 to hit, big boy.
Okay, so that's another 2 bludgeoning damage.
Jeatz uses penis whip.
Penis whip,
and
perfect.
That's 2 damage. Yeah.
Unger is actually going to walk over to Almyre, and as a bonus action, is going to try and grapple Almyre with some sticky oil in his hand. So he's going to make an athletics check. Almyre, you may make me a athletics or acrobatics check to get out of this. That's still opposed.
Ooh. I am not great at either. Athletics. Oh, okay. Oh, 15.
15 will do it. You're able to walk out of the way. I rolled a 2 on the dice, but it was an 8 total. They're pretty good at athletics. You are able to duck out of the way at the last second, but that does still take us to his action. He is going to make a targeted punch on you, Almyre, which is a little heftier in terms of damage.
Of course.
Does a 13 hit?
It does not. Thank you, Mage Armor.
Does not hit thanks to Mage Armor. Yeah, you see Unger just...
I've had Mage Armor this whole time, haven't I?
Why would you have had Mage Armor?
Didn't you say you put it on me earlier?
No, I put it on myself.
Oh, I don't know why I thought somebody cast something on me. All right, never mind.
Ka was going to, I think, but it was range touch. So Unger punches as hard as he can at you, Almyre, but your arcane shield just comes up and it shatters a little bit as he makes contact, but you are otherwise standing firm. All right. Bit of a gamble on Unger's part that takes us back up to Ka.
Okay. Let's see. Ka is going to cast. Ka is going to use their action to cast Shield on themselves, which is +5 bonus to AC.
You can do shield whenever, just for future stuff. You can cast shield after I announce what the attack roll is.
Okay, cool.
So if you have like 14 AC and I say, oh, that's a 15 to hit, you can say, I, as a reaction, cast shield so that it misses. And then your AC remains that until the end of your next turn. Or sorry, until the start of your next turn.
Got you. Okay, well, I guess using that as their action, they'll use their bonus action as a dagger attack on Unger. A 6 to hit, I assume misses.
Wait, what'd you do with your action?
Oh, I'm not using... Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I think I'm a little confused. Okay, not casting that as their action. So, as their action, they're going to attack Unger with the rapier. It's a 24 to hit.
24 hits. So yeah, your bonus action misses, but your attack with your rapier hits.
Okay, cool. Okay, and then that is a 17 damage.
17 damage, damn. Alright, yes, Unger's looking fairly hurt. That is Esith's turn. She's going to use her action to clear the blindness by wiping the oil from her eyes. But it is otherwise going to... Oh, that's tied to... That's interesting how that works. But is otherwise going to walk up to Unger. She does not have a bonus action. So that takes us to Almyre.
Woo! Magic missile. 2nd level.
All right.
Pew, pew,
Love me
pew.
some magic missile. 4 bolts.
4,
44
2.
plus 4.
3. So that is. Oh yeah, +4. I forgot about the +4. 7, 8, 9. Ooh, 13 plus 4 is 17 damage.
17 damage on 4 bolts. Damn. That's ridiculous. Yeah, Unger is on death's door. Jeatz. You see Unger reeling from Ka's stab to the gut, and Almyre assaults Unger in the face with these magic missiles to the face. What are you doing? Oh shit! Sorry. He's. It says dead in the initiative tracker, but he's not.
Okay. Can I want to use. I want to cast Mind Sliver.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
All right. I'm sure you can tell that they're not great at that. Does a 6 save?
It does. I'm kidding. It doesn't. All right. He takes 2 damage.
Okay.
Is he dead?
No.
Fuck.
He's on death's door. I didn't say he's like open it. Got his hand on the doorknob.
With my mind sliver, can I say that like in his brain he hears the voice of his brother saying maybe you should just die.
Jesus Christ. I mean, yes, you may. That's dark, but
cool.
He says,
he also subtracts a 1d4 from the next saving throw he makes.
No, brother! All right. Anything else you'd like to do? Movements otherwise?
No. If I move, he'll kill me.
That is Unger's turn. In his fury, no, brother! Is just gonna slam down as hard as he can. So he's gonna make a raw attack roll against Almyre and Ka. That's a 22.
On me? Yeah, that'll hit.
On Almyre and Ka. Esith is fortunately just out of range. That's 14 damage with this slam attack.
Ka is down again.
Okay. That takes us to Ka's turn. Give me another... You're starting fresh, fortunately, but another death save.
Starting fresh. We love it. Thank you, Almyre.
Almyre, are you down?
No, I'm up somehow.
Okay.
Oh, we don't have inventory. What's in here? I forgot to write down how many health potions we got.
Oh, if you... So, the website, I took the inventory link off of the website because anyone with a link can,
People can
fuck
just
with
go
it.
change it.
But it is in the Discord. It's a pinned comment in the Wind in the Wild channel.
Cool.
Okay. That takes us to Esith's turn. She is... what is she gonna do? I don't want Esith to be the hero. So what she's gonna do? She's gonna run over to Ka, and she's gonna make a medicine check. Stupid Istik making me save you. God damn it! I should be treating you like one of my comrades. She's gonna make a medicine check. Passes. So Ka, you are stabilized. So you're at 0 hit points, but you're stabilized. Almyra,
right.
that is your turn. Taking,
Do I know that Ka is stabilized?
Yeah, you see Isith run over and kind of staunch the wound that. I mean, if he's doing a slam attack, it's bludgeoning. Jesus Christ, stabilizing the concussion that that Unger gave Ka. I don't know.
Well, then we
Trying to
will.
rationalize D&D is dumb sometimes.
We'll just try to finish him off here. We'll do magic missile first level.
All right, roll me those attacks.
1, 2, 3.
Those
That's
missiles.
6 plus
Auto
3
hit.
is 9 damage.
All right, finish Unger, Almyra.
Ah, yes. Have we, Avery? Have we discussed what my arcane focus is?
Publicly, no.
Okay.
But I think between us, it's your crystals, right?
Yeah. Like sand crystal.
Yeah.
Like lightning struck the sand somewhere in the desert.
Right. Yeah.
That's cool as shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not as cool as mine, obviously, but yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
The whole lizard. I have the
It's not a
crystal.
whole
It's like
lizard.
a whole lizard.
It is not a lizard. It's a serpent that I wear. But that would be really fucking funny if I had made Pascal mine.
You hold him out like a wand. He's rigid.
Yeah.
I wear the crystal around my neck, and it. I make some hand movements that honestly are pretty much just Doctor Strange hand movements because Time Wizard. But it just draws these bolts of energy out of the crystal, and it fires and just 1, 2, 3, eyeball, nose.
Absolutely. You obliterate Unger's skull with these 3 shots. You see the top half of his skull just practically is incinerated as it falls back. And you see him land backwards in the woods. And maybe fortunately for you, you cannot see the eviscera on the other side of his body with his open skull spilling into the forest. You do, however, see the oil spilling off of his body, but you see his pores dry up. And with that, we are going to take a little BRB. Okay. Welcome back. All right. So you all have just defeated Kunk and Unker, these two giant boggles, after impersonating them. Number one, Jeatz. And you see that, Isith is looking a little hurt, but, she still is looking upright. But you guys are a little worse for wear. And she says, well, I'm no Fey, so I guess I don't owe you anything for helping out. But everyone go ahead and roll me a perception check really quick. You see, Isith is standing a little proudly. She's like holding her arm. She might have like gotten a bad cut or broken something. But
while
it's
I'm doing
otherwise
that,
put
can I
her
drink
great
one
sword
of my
away.
potions?
Yeah, of healing. Yeah. Is someone keeping track of inventory this session?
I'll go fix it.
Okay.
Yeah, I took off the one healing potion that I poured down. What's his name's throat? Sorry, bad with names.
What's their name? Is that
What's their name? Sorry.
What's their name? Which I don't know why that didn't take off originally. Anyway, all right. Perception checks, please. Reed, are you here?
15.
I am.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, what did I roll? I rolled a 10.
9.
Almyre?
There is something I want to do that has to do with the lake if it comes up. So.
Almyre, with a 15, you are looking around. Ka and Jeatz, you are looking. You're looking around a little more. A little more perceptive as you are, and you see at the edge of the lake half of a head sticking out of the water, but it doesn't quite look like a head. It looks like water formed into a head and face with hair. And it's cut off just below their nose. So you can see like eyes and a forehead and ears. And it's looking at you. All of you.
Can I get my cloak? Well, you know what? I don't know if I've still got butterflies going on.
This is true. You still have the covetous butterfly cloak.
I'm gonna look back at Ka and I guess just Almyre, not Isis, because I have no idea who this random person is, and go, what do you think the chances of appealing to this lady in the lake by using the fact that we killed something that pollutes the water are?
I've heard that this lady is not friendly, but that's the best angle to take at her.
I'm
I
of
look
the
at-
opinion that we should try anyways, even if we should just show that we are so strong that we took down people that she empowered.
I don't think a show of power is going to benefit us, but if it's all right with you, I'll try to talk to her. So is that okay with everyone?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to walk towards the water. I'll completely ignore Isith because, like, I don't have the time to deal with somebody I don't know. And her name was, what was her name again?
Lady Loreaux of the Lake.
Fuck, I'm just gonna write this down. Loreaux.
Mm-hmm.
Rama or Raima?
Loraema.
I don't know why I didn't think that it was an AE. That's the fucking Fey bullshit that I've come to know and love.
Yep.
Um,
Lots of AEs.
as I
over
walk
here.
towards the water, I call out to the lady and I say, "Fair lady of the lake." And I think as I get close to the water front, I stop. I don't like step in the water or anything. I think I stay like a good 10 feet away from it. I bow in respect and say, "Lady of the lake, I hope to honor you by removing a what's the term I'm looking for? Fuck.
Pollutant.
Pollutant. Thank you. By removing these pollutants from your beautiful water," and gesturing back towards the bottles.
You see she goes from, and you can kind of see into the water. It's like impossibly shallow for where her head is. It's like inches deep, but you can still see like a fully formed head. And you see her rise out of this water. Her neck and shoulders, and also her bosom, and she's up to like her belly button in the water, almost as if like she's floating where her waist might be. And she says,
They were my champions, and you slayed them, but you want to be my new champions. Is that right?
Fuck. I think I still stay slightly bowed, and I look at her and go, "My lady, I in no way put myself forth to believe I am worthy of being deemed your champion. I just simply value the beauty of nature, and anything that could sully it, I strive to eliminate. And I use shape water to pull water droplets off of the water or of the like leaves around me and offer it as a like gift to the lady. And I go, if you'll have it, I would love to add to your wonderful body of water.
I don't know why body of water is so sexual in this moment.
It's because I'm naked with butterflies around me.
That is
it's
true.
a body of water.
That's true. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry.
Wow, Anna leaves and we just go off the fucking tracks with this.
You called them pollutants, but what is a pollutant if not an unexplored power? But perhaps I can do without their explosive, unpredictable nature. I appreciate the offering of the land, but it is nothing compared to my domain.
And you see she throws her hands back, and you see like a tidal wave rush across this lake that is a quarter mile in depth and fade just before it reaches the shore on the other side.
I have absolute control over my domain, and you offer droplets. How quaint.
As we traveled, all I saw was these creatures covering the beauty of your water in caves and in areas, and maybe I mistakenly missed the potential beauty in such a coverage, but thank you for enlightening me to what could be. And that's, yeah.
Tell me your name.
I is Pascal still with me? I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Okay. I am Jeatz Loreaux and I hail from the Autumn Courts in what city? God damn it! I even made Nestleton from Nestleton, and I bow once again. And these are my companions and my little friend, and kind of gesture to Pascal.
From the Autumn Court. Quite the dry place. Tell me about your friends. Would they like to receive my blessing?
I do not pretend to speak for an individual.
Well, come forth, all of you.
Oh.
Let the Lady of the Lake partake.
Can I roll like a perception check to see how, like, if Pascal is like warning me not to do this, or?
You see Pascal's kind of nestled in your shoulder, like is kind of hiding behind your neck since you aren't wearing clothes.
Yeah.
Pascal's a little scared, and honestly, from what you've seen so far, Pascal is sentient enough to be scared of Fae that are more powerful than him.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Then I don't do anything.
Is Esith stepping forward? How's she reacting to this?
Esith, you see, is still staying back, and you hear her whisper under her breath, "Siren of the Lake, I will not have anything to do with her." And you see she kind of like kneels down and is looking at you all. If you take this agreement, you'll have no place at my camp.
Cool.
Can I look over at Ka and kind of make the, like, who is this person? Like, look.
Ka rolls their eyes and is just like, real low IQ. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. My lady, what would you ask of us in return for your blessing?
Yes, please, if you don't mind, could you tell us the terms and conditions of this blessing you aim to give us?
I kind of kick Almyre when it sounds like you're just doing like way too much.
Getting it to the legalese.
Well, you know, Archfey, such as myself, we don't like the legalese of any of these agreements. It's simply quid pro quo. You do something for me, I do something for you. And that's that.
What would you have us do for you?
There's a master atop the Seven Stones Falls. My power does not quite reach that far from this lake, but should you take one of those stones, I might extend my reach that much further. But you may reject my offer and go along your merry little way, having gathered the ire of myself. But perhaps our paths may never meet again, and I will forever hold you in my hearts as the destroyers of my champions.
Oh god. I think I rise from my kind of bow that I've been doing, and my lady, may my comrades and I have a moment to discuss. I would never pretend to make a decision for the group.
Oh, of course.
Cool. So I'm gonna gesture to Ka and Almyre to kind of walk back and for us to discuss.
Isith at this point also comes over and says, "You clearly cannot think of accepting her offer."
I apologize. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, very good.
My name is Jeatz. How may I help? It's wonderful to meet your acquaintance.
Isith looks at you up and down. Quite curious, Garbiev. I'm Isith. Your other friends here, we made quick acquaintances before dispatching these monstrosities. I must say, for I do not know what all of you know, that Lady Loreaux of the Lake is a snake. I do not know if you've had the displeasure of interacting with her, but she parades around more powerful than she actually is. But if you make a deal with her, then you gather no favor with me or my kin.
Can I roll a history check on Lady Loreaux?
Sure. And tell you what, I'll let you roll it with advantage because Horace isn't here, and he would be the one to know the most about Lady Loreaux.
Okay.
But I'll let you do it in place of...
Damn it, that's an 11. It was almost a dirty 20.
An 11.
Yeah.
Lady Loreaux is an archfey of the area. It's kind of a known thing in the wild that there are archfey that like have their little zones that they, parade over, pretend to rule over, but in reality, it really is the fey of the court. At least, like in the Summer Court, for example, it would be Almyre's father that was the one that lorded over the court and had total control over the archfey. But generally, the archfey of the court don't spend any time with the fey that have garnered any power over the court, because generally they're unproblematic.
Okay. Can I look back to Isith and I apologize. I don't mean to be rude, and we've only just met, but I don't understand. You speak negatively on this Lady of the Lake, but you haven't given me a reason, just accusations.
If you had spent enough time here, then you might know. This perhaps is your home, but to people that don't live here, it's a hostile place. And you think Lady Loreaux has made that any easier for us? No, it's not that she covets our land or what power she has. She just asks those less powerful than her to do her bidding, gives them power, and off they go. Like with the Poggles, right? They're going to destroy that human village, and what does Lady Loreaux care? It wouldn't make any difference to her. She just grants things left and right. And in return, she might take something more valuable. She might take their life. It doesn't matter. She is a siren. She sings
I-
beautiful songs, sings wonderful promises of beauty and grace, but at the end of the day, she's no more than a snake in the grass. You would know if you've lived here as long as I have. Me and my people, we cannot leave. But I'm not sure that you care too much about that.
I look back over to Ka and Almyre to see what they're thinking.
I don't know how to feel about this, because I am very fascinated about this sort of spirit and what kind of potential gift we could get, but I have read about sirens before, and almost everything I've read has been negative, so I'm tempted, but probably leaning no.
My
Peek
inclination
behind the
is
screen. 50-50. I do not care which way you guys go. I'm not trying to push you one way or the other. So it.
Oh yeah, I definitely see it coming back to bite us in the ass, no matter which option we pick.
Mhm. My inclination is to do this one task for Lady Lorema and not make a permanent enemy, and then go our separate ways. And after she gives us a favor, do our best not to get entangled with her again. I don't trust her, but I don't want to make an enemy of her.
Good. What if we agree to do her task, and rather than accepting blindly power that may come back to bite us, just offer the task in exchange for a favor?
Mm. We could even potentially ask for protection for the human village or something, since that's clearly within her power.
I think that would be the most stupefied. I look at Isith and I say, is there something she could provide that... I realize you have negative feelings to her, but is there something that we could request from her that may ease the pain of your people?
The pain of my people? No, her power does not extend that far herself, but you should not worry about me and my people. If it is the humans, you see her like have a look of disgust come across her face. If it is humans you care for, then perhaps she might be able to protect your precious village.
I value all life, humans or not.
Do you have something against humans?
Me and my people have been here 10 winters so far, and every season we go to the villagers and they brush us off like we're nothing, like some spooky fairy tale, and they all treat us like bad luck. There is no luck. There's only circumstance.
I have an idea. Hear me out. So, we go to Lady Lorema, and we say we want to do the task in exchange for one favor. And upon completion of the task, we come back and we ask the favor to be forever spare the town of Wittersham. And then we go and talk to Chancellor Smith, right? And we tell him that we have ensured that no harm will ever come to Wittershams, but in exchange, they have to provide safe haven for all of your people.
There are many caveats to this plan. What's stopping Lady Lorema from finding some loophole? You think you can just prance around Princess and find Who are you saying that to?
I'm saying that to Almyre, since the currency is called favor, and she could give us one currency.
Well, that's precisely my point. You think you can go around and ask these archfey for anything when the only thing that they want to do is fuck you over, for lack of a better term. They want nothing better than to get the long end of the stick, I guess it were. You go to Lady Loreaux, ask for this, and she will find some way around it.
Are you done discussing over there? It's been quite long enough.
I think we should take her up on this. We'll find a way to ask the right question, the right favor of her.
Yeah, if we do this correctly, we have plenty of time. I'm gonna turn back and walk towards the river again, or the lake, and address her and go, my lady, if you would allow it, rather than bestowing us with your blessing, we would be willing to complete your quest in exchange for I don't know how I want to word this, sorry. In exchange for something else of equal value, if you would have it.
Equal value? And what do you think my request is worth exactly?
Just from the moments that I've been in your presence, it seems that protection from you is of great value because it bestows great power.
She does seem a little flattered at that.
Hell yeah.
Who me?
Well, you flatter me.
I make no attempts to flatter my lady, just to speak the truth.
Will you tell me now what it is you'd prefer?
I look back to Ka and Almyre. Just kind of looking for like a go ahead or like a no or whatever.
I think we need more time.
Almyre, do you do anything?
Yeah, no, not right now. Just waiting.
I turn back and I look at her and go, if my lady would have it, we would prefer to make our request upon completion of the quest. And you have our word that we would never seek to request something that we think overvalues what you could possibly give us in your blessing.
So I have grounds to reject the request?
It can be negotiated upon return, maybe.
Negotiate it, as your friend says.
I think I'd take a second and look back at her and obviously Almyre says that potentially fucking this entire thing. Thanks, Almyre. No, just kidding.
No.
And I look back at her and I go, as my friend has stated, I believe that a quest that we are going on with such uncertainty to do to complete this task, I think that there are many things that change the value of the task we complete for you, but at the end, your blessing has a fixed worth. So when we return, we can deem what you believe that worth is.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
What I am worth is what you're calling into question.
I've never called into question persuasion with disadvantage. Fucking damn it. 13. It was a 23.
A contingency upon a contingency. You return alive with the thing I seek, a stone from 7 Stones Cascade. You return with it, and then perhaps we can negotiate. Be it understood that I have the upper hand.
And you see she,
bow.
without waiting for a response, disappears into a small ripple into the edge of the lake.
That's fine. I still bow, and as if she hasn't left, because I know she's fucking water and can still hear me, say, I would never pretend to believe that you never did. And I finish my bow, turn around, and go back to my...
As you walk back, you see Isith and walk off into the line of trees.
I cast sleep on Isith and throw her in the water. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I actually sacrificed this weird thing that I just talked to. I don't know.
I think we should have tried to fight Lady Loreaux. We beat the Demon Beholder. We can do anything.
God fucking Christ, y'all. I still can't believe you did that. Yeah, I can. I let you guys have too much
Except
bullshit.
I am the DM this time. That's the key difference. I would not let you get away with that nonsense. Wow. Okay, so you guys have made a deal with Lady Loreaux. Not something I was expecting to do this session, but I do have some things planned. If you guys would like to go to the Seven Stones Cascade, that I do actually have planned.
Yeah, I think that that's the first thing we should do now that that's our plan.
Shockingly, which that's a weird. I did not expect you guys to start heading that way from this in particular. But yeah, absolutely. If you guys want to head that way, you absolutely may. So just to set the scene, Isith has walked off absolutely pissed off. She still heard the conversation that you guys had, so there might be a chance to reconcile whatever's going on here, assuming you hold your end of the bargain, but there's a lot of caveats in regards to talking to Chancellor Smith. Isith is not necessarily violent towards you, but, you've kind of pissed her off a bit.
Can I call out to Isith?
She is stomping off. You may. She's stomping off into the forest.
Can I just call out, Isith, just a moment before you leave?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, now I get a nat 20. That's cool.
A nat 20. You see, just before she disappears behind a particularly large leaf, she stops with the leaf in her hand as she's holding it kind of above her head. You clearly have her attention, but she's not turning around to listen to you. At least actively. But she's listening to you, but she's not turning around to meet your gaze.
How far away is she? Is this like a good
100
distance?
feet, easily.
Okay. Can I start walking towards Isith? I don't really want to yell at her because I feel like it gives the wrong thing. So can I walk towards her, and as I get
a weird jog?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can jog up to her. She's still holding the leaf, and as you approach, you see she's crushed the stem of this leaf in her hand.
I go up to her and I go, Isith, I understand that this is not necessarily the outcome you prefer, but I'd like to make a request from you that may help, or you can decline. But if you're so worried
from
about
me, you made a deal with an archfey who I said is evil, and you ask things of me.
Please just hear me out. If this is something that you feel strongly and you feel that archfey is evil, I don't ask you to complete this quest, but please accompany us to keep us straight, and we promise that we will do our best to keep your people safe.
Ka's like head is in their hands, not happy about that.
Istik, you're as dumb as the rest.
Can you hear me?
And
No,
you
see, you
see
can't even hear me
her-
saying that.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, I don't see why Ka couldn't have, followed you into the
Yeah, I mean, if
forest.
everybody wants to have come, that's fine.
Isith says, "Stupid Istik, you're as dumb as the rest." And she lets go of the plant that she was holding. It falls limply behind her, and she trudges off into the forest.
Can Pascal grab the leaf out of the air as it's floating down?
It's not floating down. It's like a banana leaf, basically, and she just has crushed
okay.
the stem, and it's just like is hanging limply.
Okay.
Where she was standing.
Okay. Cool. I guess that's a no. Cool.
Isith
And
is gone off into the forest.
I look back at Ka, who I guess is visually kind of disliking this move, and say to Ka, it wasn't about whether or not they'd join us, but more about the fact that we conveyed that we cared about what was going on. And I just kind of put a hand on Ka's shoulder, and I think at that moment it's been 10 minutes and the butterflies go away.
Yeah.
I was like,
And then I'm just like, would you mind handing me my clothes?
with pleasure.
Oh God.
If you hadn't have had Lady Loreaux just disappear, I was gonna say my butterflies disappeared at that point.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How are you feeling about continuing on with the session? Cut it here.
Fine.
Go a little longer until Seven Stones Cascade.
I think I'd rather end it here if that's okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine. So,
Okay.
with that little quip, could you please hand me my clothes as your butterflies disappear with your hand on Ka's shoulder?
Yeah.
That's where we will end this week's session. Having made a deal with Lady Loreaux of the Lake, having pissed off Isith, and perhaps furthermore her people who are living not so far from here. We will see what happens next week. And with that, we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.